Okay. This just came in the mail and I am super stoked. It is the 12mm f1.4 Panasonic Leica Summilux lens for the Micro Four Thirds system. This will be my primary vlogging lens and I am so excited to see what this can do. Okay, let's unbox this now, shall we? So, first thing I am seeing is, per usual, the lens hood, a bag for the lens, not for the lens. The first thing I'm noticing about this lens is it has a manual aperture ring, just like the Dr. and it goes from f1.4 all the way to f16. It also has a focus by wire ring, and it has an autofocus and manual focus switch. Let's go ahead and put the lens hood on here. Oh, very nice. Doesn't make the lens that much bigger. Let's go ahead and put this on my GX7 and see what it's all about. Now you are looking at the lens itself. This is one of the fastest, widest lenses you can get on a Micro Four Thirds system that has autofocus. Not only that, this lens is actually weatherproof. So we're talking about splash and dust proof. If you're the type that likes to go to Burning Man, you're in luck. As you can see, this is a great lens for vlogging. It's wide enough to capture the backgrounds, but it's also fast enough that if I need to, I can blur out the backgrounds, creating a very nice cinematic look. I can't get over the nice creamy bokeh that I'm achieving with this lens. It is out of this world, especially when you're outside and objects are very far from you. The lens also has great macro capabilities. You can get to 20 centimeters away from the object. Check this out. No camera lens is perfect, right? Let's go ahead and talk about some of the cons. Okay, it's a little heavy for a Micro Four Thirds system. Oh hi baby, oh hi, I love you. Next, if you're a pixel peeper, you will notice some vignetting at the corners. It's not that big of an issue. To the average user, they won't notice it, and if it is bothering you, it can easily be edited in post. The lens has a manual aperture ring. This only will work with Lumix bodies. If you have an Olympus camera, it will not function. The lens also doesn't come with in-lens image stabilization. Not so much of a big deal because of how wide the angle is, thus a lot of the jitter and the movement is hidden within the range. And I can show you guys an example. This is a handheld example of this lens. No editing, no stabilization. This camera body doesn't have image stabilization and the lens doesn't have image stabilization. And last but not least, this is a pricey lens. It's over $1,000, so might break the bank a little bit, but if you can afford it, it is worth it. It is a great lens. I highly recommend it. It produces sharp images even at the corners when the aperture is wide open. I actually favor this lens over the Nocticron. This is way more versatile. This allows me to take a lot more shots. This 12mm focal length is equivalent to a 24mm focal length on a full frame sensor. For Micro Four Thirds, that's actually considered a wide angle. Look at all this background I'm capturing. Look at this. And I will be using this lens for my daily vlogs. If you're interested in this lens, I will have a link down below. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and hit the subscribe button.